Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Art Mood. My name is Matthew, but you can also call me Cherry. Um, so once or twice a week, I try to get a little semi showdown up in here. You know, try to finish a character's story, and I try to get through it with no continues. Um, so I'm gonna do that today again. This is usually an art channel, but these days I've been playing a bit more games on there to broaden the horizon. It is Twitch after all, and that might be ideal. And yes, another thing I wanted to add is I actually got 3 new followers. So I want to thank Andrew Phil. Thank you for the follow. Kingdom minus 123. Thank you very much for the follow. And lastly, Mr. Happy Face 1. Um, Thank you all for the follow. I got them. I got all 3 of them yesterday. I'm not sure what happened. Um, but thank you. I've actually reached the goal of actually trying to get 10 followers by the end of the year. In fact, I've got 11 followers now. So now I need to change the bar at the bottom so that the next goal might be 15. Yeah, why not? So yeah, by next stream I'll change the bar to 15, and yeah, thank you guys and gals and everyone for getting me closer to my goal. And yes, I'm trying to stream a bit more these days, and trying to do various streams. So not just Semi Showdown, but other games. Trying to find the right middle ground. So I'm playing some retro games and some modern fighting games. Those seem to be going okay for me. So yeah, I'll keep trying to do that, and I might stream also on the Christmas Day as well. So look forward to that. Um, there was some issues with Asura's Wrath the other day, but I still managed to get people to watch, and you know, so I was happy about that. So for maybe next time, I don't know how I can fix the issues because there was some audio issues, and the stream kept stopping. It would still appear here as that it was running normally, but on the actual stream it was not working. So I'm sorry about that, and I'm hoping to just record these as well. So if these don't work here, they can work um, on YouTube. So next time I'm not gonna record it on Twitch. So I'm not gonna download it from Twitch. I'm actually gonna just record it onto my hard drive and just upload from there. So yeah, sorry again. Sorry for the long intro. Just wanted to explain that. So I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Yes. So I'm gonna play Mina, who I have actually never played as before. She wasn't part of the season pass for some reason, so that's why I didn't have her. But yeah, let's start. So I have no idea how to play her, so I'm just gonna have to kind of wing it. If you guys and gals have any ideas, let me know. Oh, that thing is so cute. So adorable. Whatever it is. Yeah, she looks like she's gonna be interesting. I like her design. I don't know. I like tanned women in like games and anime and stuff. So cool. Wow. Okay. So I'll have to look at the command list a little bit to see what happened. To see her moves. I will also say this. I've turned the audio for the game on, and I'm hoping that there's no issue with me doing that. It's just it seems like the volume on this side isn't the best. So I'm gonna try it this way for now. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Might be hard to fight the last boss of her, but we'll see. So if the audio is too loud, let me know. Okay, let me check the command list. Wall jump, okay. Oh, okay. Let's try that. Forgive me everyone, I'm still trying. I don't know what I'm doing. Oof. He's a bit tricky. I'm also kind of behind on uploading on YouTube, like Semi Showdown. So I need to work on that too. One of the reasons is I'm trying to work on thumbnails, and but sometimes I'm just like, oh, I don't have enough time, so I just load the video as it is. But I'm trying to actually make thumbnails with videos. So yeah, maybe I'll just upload the videos now and then just put the thumbnails in later. Okay. Please don't freak out, computer. If I save up enough money, I need to buy a up-to-date computer that can run this with no problem. So we'll see. Come on, let me just shoot ya. Okay, let me check the command list again, cause I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. What does that do? Okay. Is that an attack or is it a dodge? Okay. Oh, it's just a dodge. I guess it's kind of useful if you want to stay far from the opponent. Bad weather. Oh, that's kind of useful. Very cool. Yeah, just trying to get the hang of Oop. Alright. That did a lot of damage. Oh, okay. Alright. Oh, damn. There we go. Okay, that's probably going to do a lot of damage. Oh. Come on. Nope. She's tricky. What the hell is that little thing? It's so adorable. Her heavy attack though does do a lot of damage, so it's kind of useful. You could probably just spam that. I guess. So I'm gonna give it a try, see what happens. Although I should check out the other moves before the opponents get harder. Oh, alright. Okay. Alright, mate. Alright. Keep it classy. Is it gonna reach? No. Ugh. This might be a long playthrough, guys. Nope. Block. Okay. If I lose this, I'll try and go to practice mode and, actually practice with her. So, hopefully that shouldn't happen, but we'll see. I'm not against learning things in this game. That's kind of cheap at the end, but yeah. Pretty much that heavy forward is really useful. This scroll, the ears don't seem scroll-like. The tail does, kind of. Let me know, guys, if I picked a really difficult character to play as. I'm guessing she is, but let me know. Let me know how hard she is to play as. Let me also just check the commands as well, just to see what happens. Also, I don't even know if her ultimate is long range or short range. I imagine it's short range, because most ultimate moves tend to be. Last week I played as Hanzo Atori, and I realized he's actually a really good character. So he actually might be my... Yeah, there he is. He's fun to play as. He's tricky, but I like him. Let me check if there's anything else I should know about her. So that's dance. Okay, so I did it twice. Okay. Shooting star. Okay. Yeah, maybe I should just beat them with this. Just the bow. Just the bow. It's fine. Just the bow. Don't need to fire arrows. I just beat them with a bow. There we go. It's easy. It's easy. I mean, it's Samurai Warriors. You just hit people for bow. There we go. Okay. Missed. I don't even know how that move was gonna work. Poor Hanzo. He's falling apart. Is this character considered a top tier wife? Let me know in the comments, guys. Is she waifu material? I figured Iroha would be top tier or something. I mean, she certainly got me a lot of views on YouTube, so maybe she is. Maybe Iroha is top tier. Sorry. Alright, lady. Calm the frick down. Okay. And I'm pushing it. For those who might be interested, I will try to maybe do more Asura's Wrath this week. We haven't decided which day, but if you follow me on Twitter, I pretty much always post an hour before streaming. Because, you know, I want to get the guys together so we can, you know, do it as a group again. Because it was actually quite fun, so gonna try and do that again. Oop. Alright. I got too cautious. Just so you guys might know, I did play Samurai Shodown 5 Special. But there's not too many people online in that game, so a nice commenter mentioned that I should get Fightcade. And to be fair, I already have Samurai Shodown 5 Special, so it's not illegal as long as I own the game, the original, so they don't lose money. So I might do that. I won't. That has to be something she can do in the air, right? Oh boy. Ooh! Didn't think it'll work. It can talk? I'm wondering if all that blood is, like, I can put on YouTube. Maybe they got rid of that issue, but before it was an issue. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, that's a really cool move. I don't know, it's always badass when that character fires like multiple arrows in like a few seconds. It's very unrealistic, but it's very cool. Ugh. I'm somehow hanging in there. A part of me just feels like I should just keep spamming the heavy attack. You know, I haven't actually played as this guy yet. I wonder if he's cool. I mean, he's coughing a lot, so I don't know, man. I don't know, guys. He looks like he has the vid. The Rona. Looks like I'm already putting myself in danger by just being close to this guy. Whoa, okay, alright. Alright, he knows what he's doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Whoa. Damn it. I'm gonna let this guy get perfect on me. He got perfect on me. Oh, he didn't. Okay. I think I must have chipped his health a little bit earlier. Okay. Okay. Come on, dude. Just let me shoot you. There we go. Damn, this dude's fast. Come on. I don't know what your game is, but I don't like it. Sorry, guys. It is tricky playing as her. And I do want to actually, like, learn how to play as her, but, yeah, she's... Woo. Some of the moves I was doing, I was just like, I don't know what's going on, guys. I don't know. I don't know. Ugh. Pardon me. Okie dokie. Okay, alright. It's gonna be Charlotte. She's gonna be giving me a hard time, so I don't know, guys. I don't know, everyone. Oh, there you are. You watching today? Yeah, we should go. We should stream Asura's Wrath again, maybe this week. I mean, I feel like you guys are practically on holiday, so this week, so why not? This time I'm actually just gonna record all the stuff onto the hard drive, so in case there's any issues, then yeah. Just trying to play this character for now. Game. Keep fighting Charlotte. Come on. Nope. Oh, by the way, guys, I've been trying to stream Space Channel 5 for like 2 weeks, but just something always comes up on the day of streaming, so I haven't actually been able to do it. So I'm actually thinking of a good time. Maybe I have to change the date or something. Because usually I think I said for Thursday or Friday. But this Friday I'll definitely be busy. Thursday as well. So I might switch things around this week. So maybe one of these mornings I'll play Space Channel 5. We'll see. I'm gonna try and update it on the schedule. Because I actually can't remember what I'm streaming tomorrow. If it's art, I'll probably change it to Space Channel 5. Come on. Ugh, come you gonna make things hard, Charlotte? Yeah, it'd be nice to see Michael Jackson again. We played that game in ages. That's one of the things I remember about that game. Just Michael Jackson being like, "Careful, Lila, it's a trap." What the? Seriously, that thing always surprises me. I'm like, what is that small thing? Looks like it's from a completely different game, like a different franchise. So yeah, it would be nice to see Space Michael. Maybe I'll play it tomorrow. Depends. I also need to play Neo 2 because I need to progress with the story. And I was actually thinking of playing Fantasy Star Online 2 this week as well. Might be tricky to do it on. Actually, maybe Friday I can play it during the day because it's the evening where I'll actually be busy. Same with Thursday, maybe. Things are always changing, so I'll. Ooh, story. Custom Robo. I guess if we were to do that, I don't know how to stream through, because we don't have a physical copy of it. And to be honest, it's not like it's not like it got released here, so yeah, exactly. We need a copy of it. Because again, Custom Robo didn't come out here. I think this came out in Japan and the US. So I don't know what we can do about that. It is certainly a game I want to try out because the game is actually really hilarious. Very much the game makes fun of a lot of like I don't know what kind of genre it is, but you know, like Pokemon, Digimon, Beyblade, Yu-Gi-Oh, those kind of like game type anime where the main character is like really good, or he's got like a special thing he uses to win fights and stuff. So yeah, the game's hilarious because it just makes fun of that kind of trope. No, no. Come on. Don't be a tool! Oh, okay. You have a region free GameCube? Since when? Although we'll kind of need like a HDMI adapter or something. Maybe this one for the GameCube. I'll look for it online. And I'm hoping the game isn't too pricey. It might be because we'll have to order it from the US. But we'll see. Yeah, we'll try it. And I actually keep forgetting we should stream that game because that game's great. It's a shame it never got released here. And I don't really hear people talking about it. Legs. Legs for days. Okie doke. I don't know if I'll win against her because I'm playing as a very difficult character. But I will try. She's got a bow and arrow And the boss I'm fighting's got fans, so realistically I could beat her. Yeah, why not? There must be some HDMI adapter for the GameCube. Shampoo. Is shampoo the little thing that she's got? Okay, fair enough. Good thing her heavy attacks actually do a lot of damage for some reason. Probably just have to keep doing this. Yeah, have a look. I guess. The one on the Wii is like £12 or something, which isn't too bad. I'm hoping the GameCube one is about that price. We get it, you hate things. I hate Brussels sprouts, but you don't see me talking about it. Okay. Yeah, probably. There's probably cheap copies. You can get a pre-owned one too. And if it doesn't work, we can take it to CEX or something. Blocking time! Okay. I know I could be playing her better, but she's really hard to play as, okay? Oh boy. Oh, I hate this move. When she teleports, it scares me because sometimes that means she's going to do her overpowered kill you instantly move. Alright, okay, alright. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. No continues either. I know I could have played her better, you know. We could have done some stylish moves and yada yada yada. But she's hard. Like, Moses on a unicycle hard. It just happened to be that hard slash move does a lot of damage somehow. It's a bow, but it somehow cuts harder than a katana for some reason. Anyway. Oh, it's called Chample. What is it? That expensive, huh? Well, we'll keep looking. But yeah. Uh, yeah. We'll keep looking. Maybe on eBay or something. Actually, maybe on eBay it might be more expensive. So, yeah, we'll see. So, I am not super versed in the story of this game, but so the little thing killed her family or something, and it had some sort of evil something inside of it, and she's supposed to kill it, but she decides to take the evil thing from Chample into herself, so she doesn't have to kill the little thing, Chample. And okay, I guess that's it, right? It's a little confusing. No, not just kind of straightforward. Thinking about it, I guess what's confusing is what is it exactly that she took inside of her? So is it a part of Champo itself, or is it like a completely different entity? Maybe I'm thinking too hard about this, but there's something interesting about a character having being close to their murderer, but not wanting to kill the murderer because they're like friends or family or something. This is kind of an interesting story idea. Yeah, so another thing is just she's hard to play as. I don't think she's impossible. It's just sometimes I don't mind playing characters like her. You know, characters who are like zoners. I think that's the term. Uh, but if you don't know what you're doing, you're kind of leaving yourself open to loads of attacks. I mean, you have characters like Noelle in the Blaze Blue games. She's a great zoner because half of her moves are close range and the other half is like long range. And her whole thing is comboing, you know, doing those are combos and stuff, in chains and whatnot. And then when you knock enemies away, you hit them with long distance moves. But with this character, you have to kind of set up a stance just to fire an arrow. And to be fair, it is cool that different buttons control where the arrow flies. So, like if you press heavy slash, she fires an arc. If you press medium, that's a low shot, and if you press like light slash, it's just a straight, like an upright one. Like I don't know the term, but like it's a standing shot, I guess. And yeah, if I practice with her a bit more, maybe I can get better with her. I mean, personally, I still prefer Hanzo. Hanzo's still a really good character to play as. But yeah, I mean, you know, we'll see. So now that I have all the characters, we'll just keep going through the game. I try to just play one character per stream though, because there's always a chance that something could go wrong with the stream if I keep going. I don't know if it's my computer or something, but there's always a chance something could go wrong. So I'd rather just try to keep the streams like as short as possible. So yeah, that's why I'm not just playing through every character's story on like one stream. Especially since it takes maybe 40 to 50 minutes per character if you don't know what you're doing. Like if you're rushing through it, maybe 20 minutes. But yeah, I don't want to do that. But I did manage to do this without to continue. So that means I'll get an extra ending and a picture, which is one of the reasons why I actually start streaming this game on this channel. We look at art. Art is the thing. Art is the big thing we do on this channel. Oh, very nice. Simple colors too. I kind of wish they did something about her skin in this one to make it stick out more. Because I think that's one of the really striking things about her design is the skin color. But, yeah. I mean, the whole thing is that they're trying to use a minimal amount of colors for these ending illustrations. So maybe that's why. But still, I don't know. Could have done something nice, like a kind of reddish gradient. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. But yeah. I feel like I've seen that mascot before. Oh, you're a fan of Mina? Yeah, I finished playing her, and she's kind of tough to play as. I like her character design though. Yeah, she's fun. I just need to get used to her. Yeah, but I might go to like I'll probably try tutorial mode, not tutorial mode, practice. But I still kind of want to play as her. I want to get better. Yeah, I somehow managed to get through her story mode without dying. So that was surprising. Even I really sucked with her. Somehow her heavy slash move does a lot of damage. Even though it's a bow. I mean, I can't complain. It helped me beat the last boss, so... And yeah, if you're interested, you can also I upload these on YouTube, and you can also check out my videos on the dashboard. And, yeah, if you're you can judge my gameplay because it's pretty bad. Oh, did I get a follow? Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, Toguramu. Yeah, that's kind of loud actually. So next time I'll try and lower it. I don't know if you can. I don't know. It kind of has a set sound. Yeah, I rarely get followers this way, but yeah, I'll try and lower the volume at some point. I haven't actually seen what this. Let's try. Okay, that freaked out the PS4, so gotta be careful with that. So yeah, notes for next time. Let me lower the volume for the follower thing. Oh, that does a lot of damage when it actually hits, which makes sense. Is there like a limit? Okay, so if I hold it too long, it actually gets weaker. So I have to release it when it becomes green. Okay. Okay. Okay, let me try and sort this out now, because I didn't know it would be that loud. Even for me, it kind of made me jump a little bit. Actually, maybe I'll do it later. Maybe just after this stream. Wrong button. Nope. There we go. But yeah, I really like her design. I think because she's the only tanned looking character in the game, so she sticks out a bit more to me. And also, I don't know, tanned skin with that's true. We're gonna be trying to stream Asura's Wrath again. It actually got a lot of views last time, so I'm gonna try and do it again. There was some technical problems before, so we couldn't get a complete stream. So yeah. Also some audio issues which I can't fix. So what I will do next time is just I'll record everything onto the hard drive whilst we're streaming, then just upload that. Because sometimes the stream just kind of cuts out, and I don't know why. Doesn't tell me that it does it, but it happens, and it's very irritating. No. That's not it. That's a useful move too, actually. What was that? Let's see if I can do it again. It's just toe kick. And then... Oh, that's cool. No. let me check really quick. How does that move come out? Okay. Bad weather. Okay, that's it. So it does 2 hits when it actually hits. Makes sense. And Ichimi Instincts. Guess that's the move. Okay. And that's a different one. Okay. Someone forgot how to do that. It's so cool. I'm thinking if I can put it on YouTube. I don't know. There's like a kind of a weird blood thing on YouTube that I don't know. YouTube's kind of sensitive about that. Maybe they stopped it, but I'm not sure. Skew is anyone? I guess so. Is this a long range move? It kind of is. That's cool. That actually reminds me of that movie Hero, which no one ever talks about. Okay. Oh, maybe before I finish, I want to show you guys something. Hero. It was I think it was a film of Jet Li. It came out like when I was in secondary school, so maybe like 18 years ago. It's kind of a kung fu, wire fu type movie. I don't think. I feel like it didn't do well because I don't hear anyone talking about it. But yeah, I managed to get some more artwork for the game, so I managed to play Haramaru without, dying once, so that was neat. Very cool picture. And Nakamura as well. Very cool. It's a bit. I've noticed a lot of these ones are smaller than the later characters ones. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. They would make great tattoos, or like, even better, like you can stencil it. You know. And I got this one today. So I'm trying to get some of them by myself, from gameplay I've already tried out, like the characters I've already played as already. So you guys aren't missing out or anything. Yeah, they just have the character from For Honor in this game as well. This one is quite cool. And this one is awesome. I think because it uses the most colors. And so far, he's my favorite character in this game. Shiki. She's kind of broken. She essentially has a move in the game that just does like 70% damage each time. And you can't stop the move when it starts. I mean, you can, but I think you have to do more damage to her before she stops. Is that one move in Maximum Impact 2? The one that Kula does, where she spins around and then creates this shield, which is like impenetrable. Yeah. This one's also good too. The gradient at the bottom is very cool. I want to try and make this kind of artwork in the future. But yeah, give me a sec. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna call it a day. Thank you again for the follow. So I actually get four follows in just a few days, so I'm really happy about that. Um, I'm actually very grateful for the people that have been, following me and checking out my content. I'm trying to get better at streaming more frequently, if I can. Usually, I actually post something on Twitter, usually about an hour before I stream, which will show up on my dashboard because my dashboard is connected to my Twitter page. So anything I post on Twitter will show up on the Twitch dashboard. So yeah, and I don't know what my streaming schedule will be like, but I'm gonna try and I'm gonna try and maybe work on the schedule today. But every day is kind of different, so I might not be able to do streams all the time. But I want to try at least get like a few hours in per week. So this week I'll try Fancy Star Online 2, Space Channel 5 Part 2, PN03, Asura's Wrath if we get stuff done together, and Neo 2, because I haven't streamed that. I didn't stream it last week, I believe, so we'll try and stream it this week. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll post this on YouTube later. I'm hoping that there's no issues with the stream today, but it seems okay. But yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, y'all take care of yourself. Alright then, bye bye.